Alright, so let's have a look around on what we got. So we got some beans, we got a note, got a watering can and some firewood and a shiny silver shield. So what we're going to do with this stuff? I don't know, it's difficult. Let's examine the machine again, see how we're going to work it.
Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello?
I think we needed something to... If I remember correctly, we need something for that. Let's go have a look around again. Is there anything else in the wooden box?
Nothing else in there.
Oh.
The box is empty.
Let's try using the beans on the machine. Nope, that didn't work.
The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom.
Okay, there must be something else we need to do. So we can't use the beans, so we need to do something to them, I think, first. Let's have a look outside. Maybe we can grind the beans with a stone. There we go. Let's grind them up.
It works!
Hooray.
The beans are being ground to powder. That's it.
Right, so we now have the powder, we can make a cup of coffee, I think. We'll need some water as well.
The well rope is fastened to the windlass. Doesn't look particularly strong.
Let's try and get some water as well.
That was suspiciously easy.
It was. Ow.
The rope is broken and the bucket's probably at the bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone.
Is there anything else we can use? Ooh, maybe we could use the flower pot as a bucket.
An upturned flower pot made of clay.
Can I take it? Oh, we can look
There's
under
a
it.
stone under it.
Ah.
That could be a firestone. That's coming with me. Presumably the professor wanted to prevent the stone getting wet.
Presumably. And what's in the stove?
A large brick fireplace. The fire grate's on the outside, not inside the house. That's a bit unusual, but it does make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside. MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
So, maybe we need to use the watering can, because that's the only thing that can contain water, isn't it? Let's see. Maybe we could use the watering can to get some water out there, well. Because it's the only thing to do with water that we have, so let's try it. Can we? Can we?
That should hold.
Ah, there we go.
Let's give it a whirl.
Let's get some water.
It worked. This means that I have a gremlin watering can full of water.
Alright, so we've got our watering can full of water, and let's see, we got our aromatic powder, which is coffee powder. And we just need to heat up the water, I guess, next. But how do we do that? Maybe we could put it back on the stove, perhaps?
The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm.
Right, now we just need a bit of fire, I think. And we got firestone. So... I don't know. Let's see...
MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
So I'm wondering how we can activate the stove, because it's currently not operational. We don't have any wood either, but we do have a flint. Let's
What
try
can I
and...
burn? I should put something flammable into the hearth as a first
I
step.
just tried to grab some wood. Can we grab some wood now? No? Still can't grab any wood. Something flammable. I mean, there's wood right there. I could put that in it, but
There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That could be a little gravestone. I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
So we've got a stone, and we need some wood though. Why can't I pick up any wood? Unless there's some other wood lying around somewhere.
We'd be better to light the fire first, then the watering can isn't going to be in the way.
Well, I'm trying, but
What can I burn? I should put something flammable into the hearth as a first step.
nope, can't select the wood, so what to do? Must be something else flammable. Maybe I could use a note.
Beans all... And what was that about the fuel again? Ah yes, here. Grind the beans and pour the powder into boiling water. They'll burn well. They're dry as bone.
Okay, let's light her up then.
The documents would catch light and burn away quickly. I need wood to make a real fire.
There's wood right there. Pick it up. If there's any other wood around. Maybe there's some over here. Nope.
Would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges. The mirror's turned so it reflects the fireplace. Strange. The mirror's turned...
I can't put the powder in yet. Oh, we've already picked up the firewood. Duh. There we go.
Once they get going, they'll burn for a few hours.
Yeah. Do I make the coffee now?
MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
Yeah, let's set fire to this, I guess.
I'll give it a go. What?
Okay, is it boiling yet? I wonder how long it takes to boil. Oh yeah, we need to move the lever.
Let's see.
Yep. There we go.
The water's boiling.
Hooray!
A watering can full of hot water.
Good stuff, good stuff. Right, let's go back to the machine and see if we can make a nice cup of coffee. Let's see, so got our boiling water. And can we just throw the coffee in with the...
Very well.
Ah.
So, the water's turning brown.
Yeah, so
and
we
it
combine
smells... lovely.
Mm.
That's the fuel for the machine sorted.
Okay. Right, let's give it some fuel, shall we?
And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain. Hello? You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
Ah, a secret cellar.
A clever mechanism. So this is the legendary secret cellar.
The legendary secret cellar.
The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere.
Something on the wall.
A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it.
So, a staff with a thing on top. Birds. Birds.
There are 3 carved figures by the bars.
Spider.
Each one of them has a different precious stone.
Ah.
This one here has a blue sapphire in its head.
Yeah, okay. So we need to get that staff from somewhere. Where are we going to find that staff? Oh, there's a wooden one right here. Let's grab that.
Hey, that's the staff that was in the picture on
Yeah.
the wall. About 2 meters long, and it has a top made of bronze. It's just the jewel that's missing.
Ah, the jewel's missing. Well, let's grab the staff anyway. Good stuff. Okay, now we need to find the jewel. Is it in here somewhere? Maybe in the junk?
The sad remains of extinct cultures, and of the last camping trip. I can't discover anything of interest amongst this junk.
Pair of garden
Guess
shears.
even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears.
Let's grab them then.
As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now.
Is there anything else around here? I don't see anything. Oh, hang on, there we go. What's that for?
A small circular opening in the ground.
Ah, it's for the staff.
It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall.
Okay, that's pretty simple, I guess.
A small fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient.
That's probably for the light beam. So the light comes in, refracts from the mirror, and goes through the jewel and stuff and opens the door. But we need the jewel. Where's the jewel? Don't see it. Let's try upstairs. And we haven't seen any jewel in here, but we did see that stone, if you remember, out in the garden. Let's take a look down there.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
Well, it's a good job we have garden shears then. Will it work, maybe? Come on, use the garden shears. Yeah, you want to.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone.
Can we get it now?
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it. A little gravestone made...
Oh, so we've revealed the gravestone. Can we examine it further, maybe? I don't know.
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed
Kinski.
on it.
Okay. So I wonder what sense that makes. Oh, what's that?
A daring structure, and just like the whole house, pretty wonky. Doesn't look as if it'll last long.
What's this?
I bet that the light beam is meant to enter the house through that window.
Oh, okay.
I just can't reach it.
Okay.
I bet that the light beam is meant to enter the house through that window. I just can't reach it.
Let's try reaching it with a staff then. Well, there we go. That was easy as I thought it would be. Okay.
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
Okay. So... let's see where the sunlight's going to. Okay, the sunlight goes into here, and the mirror's broken. But luckily we have a shiny silver shield. Maybe we could use that to refract the light downstairs. Yeah!
Perfect. The shield's reflecting the light beam down into the cellar.
Awesome. Now we just need the gem. Let's check downstairs again and see if we can find this gem. It must be down there somewhere. Okay. Can we place the staff now? I wonder. Maybe that'll reveal the gem when we place the staff. Yeah. Okay, where's the staff? Oh. It doesn't, it doesn't produce the gem. And the beam's shining in the wrong place anyway. Can we adjust that?
The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply shining onto the floor.
Can we move it?
There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned. I've got to try and turn it back to its original position.
Ah, there we go, okay. Nope, that's not it. Ooh, almost. Ah, perfect. There's still no gem, oh dear. Oh, we're gonna find this gem. This is like... It must be, maybe it's through the bars or
Strong
something.
iron bars without a door or lock.
Yeah.
Behind it is a dark room.
Okay.
I somehow have to open the bars.
Someone must know where the gem is. Let's check the sarcophagus, because maybe it's in the sarcophagus. That's the only thing I can think of, because we can't examine this anymore. This is the only other Egyptian thing around, so it must be in the sarcophagus. So the gem must be inside here somewhere. Oh, it's the mummy again. Maybe it's got it hidden in there somewhere. Just how do you open the bars down in the cellar? Oh, we can ask him.
How exactly do the
Cool.
iron bars in the cellar open? Hey, I'm talking to you.
You can speak?
You know what? Forget it. I'll work it out for myself. I'd rather search through every nook and cranny of this house than inflict any more of these conversations upon my elven ears.
You can speak?
Yeah, let's ask him where the jewel is.
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
I must have forgotten about that.
Oh, what would you do without me?
Could you please just give it to me? I just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question.
Oh, here we go.
What color is his underwear?
Oh dear. Well, there's only one colour to choose from. It's red.
He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right. Red silk underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied. So, what is his cat's name?
We got be right back. Moggy, oh come on. How long is this gonna go on for? The cat's name is Kinski. Oh yeah, there was gravestone outside with Kinski. So maybe that was his cat.
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing's always so happy playing with my bandages.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one of my questions.
2? You asked me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear be of any interest to me?
Oh, come on, don't change the subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one last question. What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budleberg?
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
No. So, what is the answer?
Coded answer. I'm your father. For you can't refuse. Well, this is the only coded answer because it's a number, so let's go with that.
234, of course.
Oh? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that?
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then. If you don't even know anything about the 234.
Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
With that thingy?
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
All right.
Many thanks.
You're welcome.
Great, now we got the gem, we can put it on top and hopefully get through the door. The ruby. Ah.
Excellent. The path is clear.
And there's a book. Let's examine it.
This must be the secret book.
Secret book.
Oh, it's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Ah!
Oh, back to the town, I guess. Yeah, it was quite funny. I had the firewood actually in my inventory already, but I thought that I hadn't picked it up yet. Ah, we are at the town. Ooh, that's a fun landing.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
Call me Mr. Underhill. Oh, really? I want to become a pirate.
My name is Mr. Underhill. I'm on a secret mission.
Underhill. So.
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort. Residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers is Seastone.
Seastone? Then I made it!
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
Oh dear.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Strange. Why does he do that?
Who knows, who knows.
I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Mr. Underwood on a secret mission. Best of luck on your adventure. We'll no doubt bump into each other again.
Thanks, Mr. Shieldhand. See you later.
Okay. I think we'll leave it off there, guys. That was that's a nice little thing there. I wonder what we found in the book, though. I hope we find out. Oh well. See you next time, guys.